TV. Welcome to the new music show, aka the Weekend Mixtape. I'm your host, DJ Ski. She is Julie Pilot.
What's up? And we're actually, for the first time, coming you from the Soul by Ludacris headphone studio.
Yes.
It's a new feature.
Absolutely. Right here. And we actually have, in honor of that, we have 2 guests this week. It's going to be fun. Actually, 2 groups, more than, because one group
Yeah,
has.
we have multiple guests.
Lots of people
2
here.
Artists coming through, and a whole bunch of people hanging out in the audience. Make some noise, you guys.
Absolutely. We're official. It's crazy how we always say how this show literally grew from Julie's office to now having everybody here. So we welcome you into our world. We just like to sit here, if you haven't seen us before, and talk new music, events in the world of music, and introduce new artists.
This week was a huge week for new music, but first I gotta give you a shout out. It was so cool last night for City of Hope.
Yeah, it was a
DJ
great event.
Ski was mixing live at a huge City of Hope gala downtown at Mocha, and it was like, there was one moment I felt so proud. They're like, we'd like to thank all of our artists tonight for supporting City of Hope. We have Alicia Keys, Katy Perry, DJ Ski.
I try.
That was really big. That was a really cool event.
It was a great event. Thanks to City of Hope, and congratulations to our CEO, Clear Channel, Bob Pittman, for being honored as the Man of the Year.
Yeah, that was a really special night. What else has been going on with you? And like, what have you been hearing musically this week?
Craziness. There's a lot of good music. It's summertime, so all the labels are sending out their music. Lots of new music videos. My pick, in fact, for this week is the new Flow Rida video, or Flow Rida song. They just released the video for it this week. It's pretty crazy, so make sure you check it out. It's on our blog.
Yep, it's on KIISfm.com. And my pick is, everybody has to get the Usher CD. I thought it was pretty cool. His artwork, it looks like some good street art in here.
That's crazy. I didn't even see the cover before.
Yeah, and you guys have already heard Climax, right? The Diplo produced. And you've, here, you can hold it.
Yes.
And Scream is on KIIS FM now. It's like huge on JoJo's Countdown. But the song that I love on there.
What's your favorite one?
So Far Twisted, featuring Pharrell.
Okay. Is that going to be a single? Have you talked to them about it?
I didn't. This is just me in my car. That's my favorite song. We'll put it on the blog. But you know, it's interesting. This artist that we have coming in next, Conor Maynard, he actually worked with Pharrell.
Oh, wow.
And one of the things I heard about Pharrell, I haven't seen him in the longest time. I mean, he used to be on the West Coast all the time. Yeah. Seattle, LA, and now he lives in Miami.
In Miami and everywhere else.
Yeah, so I actually haven't been in the same room with Pharrell for like at least a year. But I heard he got rid of all of his tattoos.
Yeah, I know. He was going through a process. He's been working on it for a while. And you guys know how painful it's supposed to be. They say it hurts to get a tattoo. I don't even have any tattoos, but they say it's so painful to get them removed. It's like 10 times the thing. And he's tatted from his neck to his arms, and he's getting them all lasered off.
So we got to ask...
That's probably why you haven't seen him. He's been in pain for the past...
I seriously can't even imagine. So we got to get the inside scoop.
Yep.
Are you guys ready for our first guest, Conor Maynard?
Yes.
Bring him on in.
Sit on down. Welcome to our world. So this is the new music show, aka the Weekend Mixtape. So we like to go through new music for the week, have fun, and introduce artists that may be new to people. And I've actually been seeing you on YouTube for quite a while.
Really?
Yes.
Amazing. That's really well. Hopefully in a good way, not like this guy sucks.
Definitely in a good way, because I think other artists have. When did you actually first put up your first video?
First cover, I was probably about 6. I'm 19 now, so it was probably when I was about 16 years old. Yeah, I uploaded my first cover, and it was a cover of a song called Breathe by Lee Carr. It's like a fairly unknown song. I didn't really kind of choose very current songs when I first started. But yeah, and it was kind of just a hobby of mine when I first started, so yeah.
I love this story. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Like, you can go from putting up songs you recorded in your bedroom, in your house, to people, the biggest music people in the world, finding out about your music with online. Tell everybody who discovered you.
Well, I mean, I continued to do my covers, and one of my first ones to ever blow up was a cover of Usher's OMG. It had 100,000 views, which was absolutely crazy for me. So, you know, I kind of had fans waiting for another cover, so I didn't know what to do. I kind of scrambled around for the next song, and I kind of saw that Neo was about to release a new track, which was a Beautiful Monster. And that was my first cover to hit 1 million views, which was kind of insane. And Neo himself actually saw the cover. His manager kind of reached out to me and said, you know, Neo would love to work with you. He's really interested. I didn't believe it for a second. I thought it was my friends, and I'd get to America and they'd be like, wait, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm stuck in America. But no, I asked, like, I don't want me to be rude, but is there any proof? And then sure enough, I was sitting on Skype with Neo.
Oh,
so, yeah.
That's good enough proof. I was going to ask what it was, but it doesn't get any better than that.
No,
right?
literally, it's about 1:30. I was in my pajamas, and I was talking to Neo about music, and him telling me he wanted to sign me. me. So it really was
Wow.
absolutely insane. Yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
It was real cool.
What was the process like? I mean, obviously, if you're doing these YouTube covers, you were a huge fan of music to start.
Yes.
What was the whole evolution like, deciding what you wanted your sound to be like as an artist, and then all of a sudden starting to have your own fans yourself?
It was crazy. I think when I was really young, my parents listened to people such as like Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, and as I kind of got in to being a teenager, where I suppose started listening to my own music, I listened to people like Usher, Neo, Justin Timberlake, Mario, a lot of R&B kind of artists, and but when I was slightly younger than that, I listened to a lot of Good Charlotte and Green Day,
Yeah.
and a lot of
Benji
and
and
the
Joe
Rasmus and like these random like rock punk bands. I was really into that, and so I kind of had a versatile kind of what I listened to was very versatile. So I suppose it kind of all added up to my sound, and now I listen to kind of people like Drake, Jay-Z, Kanye West, like loads of different kind of hip hop artists, and I suppose it's all kind of made its way into influencing me in some way.
Is there any new artist, since this is the new music show that you're listening to right now, that has your ears? Is there anybody?
There's an artist, I don't know if you guys might not have heard of her yet, but she's kind of just blown up over here. It's Rita Ora.
Oh, yeah.
She, I'm a big fan of Rita. I'm kind of a friend of hers back in the UK.
Oh, that's awesome.
You may be seeing a little collaboration, maybe kind of in the future.
Nice.
You have to get the album to hear it.
So you guys have some major people behind it. She's like Jay-Z's, part of her stuff. You and Nia, like, it's crazy, right?
Say again?
You guys have some major U.S. artists behind you guys.
Yeah,
coming
exactly,
up. It's insane, right?
No, I mean, I had some amazing names kind of to be working on for my first album. I spent a week in Miami with Pharrell Williams on the.
Julia has some questions
Did
about
you hear
that.
us talking about you before you came in? We were talking
No.
about Pharrell.
Really?
Because he produced my favorite song on the new Usher CD.
Oh really?
Twisted.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's
My
real-
brother, funny, that's so funny. My brother literally told me yesterday
Here
to
you go.
check out that song. He
It
loves
is so
Thanks
good.
much.
What was it like for working with Pharrell?
It was absolutely incredible. I mean, like, kind of, if when you first meet him, it's almost as if like he's never produced a hit in his life. He's like the most humble guy. He's really, really cool. And then you kind of see the reason why he is so massive when he actually sits in front of a keyboard, in front of a computer, and starts playing. And he's so creative. And yeah, it was really cool. Although when he writes, he just goes outside and skateboards around. And like, I was always scared to kind of talk to him because I was scared that I'd be like, oh, and then he'd fall over, and then like, I'd be the
that
person
wouldn't
that broke Pharrell's like leg or something.
wouldn't
So
be
I
good.
thought I'd just leave him in silence while he was writing. But yeah, he was really cool.
Now, there are a lot of people out there that can sing, and they think it looks easy. You know, you put a cover on YouTube or you try out for X Factor, and all of a sudden you're a huge pop star. Now, I went and saw you perform yesterday.
Yes.
And seriously, it was really good. And I mean, like, your dance moves killed it. I mean, you look like a huge star. I mean,
Thank you.
But it looked like it wasn't as easy as just putting a song up on YouTube and then you were murdering it at the Capitol Tower. There was
it
a lot
wasn't
in
that quick,
between.
no.
Was it easier or harder than you thought
Yeah,
it
I
would
mean,
be?
for one, I kind of obviously when people say, "Oh, give me advice," as how do you get there? And it's like, well, I mean, obviously YouTube is the way that I blew up, so I would always advise people to go for that platform. But the only problem is because it's such a well-known way to blow up now. Everyone does it. Like there are so many covers on YouTube. Like one song you could find like tens of thousands of covers of one song. So to stand out is really difficult. So, you know, I mean, at first it was kind of I probably took about 2 years on YouTube before I really blew up. I kind of have been posting up covers for 2 years and then they started to blow up. I was happy with my 300 views a week and my nan calling me saying, that one was really good. And I'm like, thanks. So that was my feedback, all the feedback I got. But, you know, and then you got to rehearse a lot. I mean, I remember my first show, I was so nervous. I didn't move. Like, you're saying that my dance moves killed it. I literally stood still. Like, I was just holding on to the microphone stand, like, please don't cry, please don't cry, please don't cry. I was so nervous. And it was in my hometown as well. So, like, there were so many people there that I knew. But it takes a lot of time to kind of get used to being on the stage, get used to performing. And I mean, luckily, I've done a tour in the UK. Like I've got very used to it. So for my first ever performance in the States, I was very ready to do it. So
Was yesterday your first ever performance?
first ever performance in the States. I'd never
Wow.
performed in the States before. So yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
I give you an A+ for real.
Thank you
That was
very
great.
Congratulations.
much. Cool. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So should we give them
Yes.
a little preview? You want to introduce your song?
Yes, this track is my first single in the US. It's called Vegas Girl, and hopefully it makes you want to party.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
No, I'm only 19. I was really worried about that because I was thinking, well, if we shoot the video in Vegas, I'll just be outside with the bouncers, just like woo, just dancing because I can't actually get in the club. But no, I think it's what everyone's perception of Vegas. I think that's what mine. So yeah.
It's a good thing you haven't been yet.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
no
hit it.
corruption.
That there shake it off. All the pressure that you got, let me take it off. I swear, we're gonna make it out. Put your hands in the air, don't stop. I'll knock you down like you carry. We're catching it like Rihanna. Come on, the world queen. Be and think about Alicia. We can go so far if she let go, and I ain't gonna leave her out. This is for the girl that can get down low. The whole club wanna see you go. Shake, shake like your famous girl. Hair back, lay down like a Vegas girl. Bass coming up so hard. That little dress breaking every heart. Shake, shake like your famous girl. Hair back, lay down like a Vegas girl.
So that's Connor's new song, Vegas Girl.
That is the one.
We gotta go to Vegas now to
Roll the
perform it,
dice.
celebrate.
Got your number.
Show you around.
Get the jackpot underneath the cover.
I want to go to Vegas.
Your single's out now. When are people going to get the full CD?
The full album, I believe it's September the 18th. I mean, that may change, but I think that is the date that's kind of been announced so far. I found that on Twitter. Full enough, I just saw my album like release date for a US through Twitter, so that was
Nice.
amazing. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think people are gonna like it. Definitely.
Well, I love that yesterday was your first performance in the U.S. Now you're hanging out with us, and
Amazing.
we had a bunch of listeners come in, and I saw them already singing every word. So
Yeah, I kind
That's
of just
crazy.
noticed a few people singing along, so that was really cool.
I think we have a few
Yeah.
questions. Carly from the live stream, and also our audience.
Oh.
Okay, so we have 3 fans that want to ask you a question, Connor. Is that okay?
That's all good.
You just chose her because she's wearing a similar shirt as
Yeah,
you.
right?
We got the double Nirvana shirts up here.
There we go.
Do I say my name?
Keeping it
Go
real,
ahead, yeah.
206.
Come up and
Okay.
introduce yourself.
So, I'm Shannon.
What's up, Shannon?
It's just like what's your favorite thing about America?
My favorite thing about America, it has to be the sun. I actually get to see the sun. I think for me, it's like I'm so used to clouds and rain and sad things, but being in America is like it's so
Especially
sunny.
in
It's
California. California
Exactly,
specifically.
that's probably
LA.
the most well-known thing about being over here is definitely the sun. So
We're a
that
little
was my
spoiled.
favorite thing. So, yeah. And the girls.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
In Nirvana
Hi,
shirts.
I'm Elizabeth.
What's up, Elizabeth?
My question is, like, how have you adjusted to fame? Is it, like, something normal for you now, or is it just...
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I think obviously in the UK I'm a lot further along the line. So I mean, like it's literally kind of like I actually have to move my house because people find out where I live. They were waiting outside the door. I was so scared because I was going away for a week, and I thought, oh, what if they break in? What if they steal everything? I came back, they were just post-it notes through the letterbox with their number. It was like, I love you, and I was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but still pretty weird. So, but you know, it is kind of a crazy thing to get used to, and but you know, it's fun. I think a lot of it is kind of it's exciting to kind of see like a lot more fans, a lot more people listening to your music. Like it's weird thinking that you guys are singing along to a song that I wrote in the studio last August, like ages ago, and now you guys are singing along. So it's really cool to see it, definitely.
Thank
So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Sammy.
What's up, Sammy?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, my one question is, when you're in the U.S., what's the one thing you miss most about the U.K.?
The one thing I miss most about the UK, oh wow. Well, other than my mum, I have to say my mum.
That's cute.
Yeah, she'll be really upset. But other than my mum, you guys don't actually have. There's this thing called Nando's. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of Nando's yet?
No.
Have you heard of Nando's?
They
You probably have
have.
heard it. Well, if there are any fans in here, they would have heard of it because I'd never stopped talking about it. But Nando's is like this restaurant in the UK, and it's like it serves like all different types of chicken, pretty much. But it is so good. Like I can't believe there isn't one. I think there's one in DC.
Oh, yeah?
There's one Nando's in the US, but if you guys ever go to the UK, you've got to check out Nando's. Like every single artist, that is the pinnacle of it. If you get a Nando's black card, which means you have free Nando's for a year, like and for you and up to 5 people, that is. If I got that, I'd give up singing. I literally would just live there.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I'd set up a tent in there and just reside in there.
Who
every
has
now and
those black cards? How do you get those?
well, you've kind of got to be, I suppose, a big artist, but not only a big artist, you've got to do something for Nando's.
Gotcha.
And I just recently did a big, kind of a big thing with Google Plus and Nando's, and I should be getting one very soon.
Congratulations.
So this will be the last song you ever hear from me, because I'm going to be living in there.
the
So.
pinnacle of your career. It gets no better.
Exactly.
There we go.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you for taking the time to
Oh
sit down
man,
with us.
thank you so much for having me.
Yes, rock it with us.
Yes, definitely.
And definitely come back before your album drops in
I
September.
cannot wait. I will be back here, and hopefully I'll be able to perform for you guys, and it'll be really cool.
Definitely
So,
will.
Yeah, we got to turn
Bring
up
some
the
Nando's over.
performances because
Yes.
if you guys could get a glimpse of what I saw yesterday, it was legit.
Yeah.
Ah, wow, thank you very much. That's
All right,
amazing
thanks
to
so
see
much,
it.
Connor.
Thank you,
good.
Connor.
Make some noise.
Make some noise for Connor.
And Carly's got some KIIS in Espanol news for us. What's going on, Carly?
All right, real quick, I just want to let you guys know we do offer the KIIS FM in Espanol webpage on KIISFM.com, keyword Espanol, where you guys could actually get the latest updates on all music, fashion, having to do with KIIS in Espanol, Latinos, whole bit. But right now, what's going on the web is the tour that just launched. Does anybody know? Jennifer Lopez, Enrique Iglesias, Wisin y Yandel. They're on their way to Panama right now, and JLo's been tweeting like crazy. So make sure to check it out when it hits LA. And in other news, Justin Bieber just went to Mexico City. Over 300,000 people went to Plaza Mexico, which was insane. More than Norway. I think we talked about this last week on the Weekend Mixtape. For more news on KIIS in Espanol, everything Espanol, log on to KIISFM.com, keyword Espanol.
So let's bring out our second guest. It is the Speakers. Come on out, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for them. What's going on, you guys?
Doing good, man.
Everything is good. You guys are about to hit the stage in a second. We got it all set up, I see.
Yeah. You know,
I love the live performances.
Yes.
Thank you.
I just saw you announce some tour dates too, right?
Well, you know, we like to change it up a bit. I mean, being that we're an electronic band, bringing some organic elements to it is always, go back to the music, So we like this element.
Not all auto-tune.
Not all pop synths,
Absolutely. So how would you break down what your sound is for those who may not have heard you?
Our sound. Okay. It's very eclectic.
You said electronic, but not the type of electronic I think, everybody naturally thinks.
Electronic, sometimes R&B,
Yeah.
pop, rock. I think it's a little everything.
We try to fuse it
it's
all.
crazy.
We try to feed everybody. Everybody's
thing.
hungry, right?
Yes, everybody is hungry.
Everybody's hungry.
We're just music lovers, man, and we love so much that we try to incorporate it into all that we do. So
Absolutely. Good stuff. So what do you guys have the EP?
yeah, got the EP.
New Frequency, get it off iTunes now.
Is you want to use this? Oh, is that one?
I think it works.
Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, nah, because I couldn't hear you. Yeah, New Frequency on iTunes now, man. We got Bass, Running It featuring Travis McCoy.
Awesome.
And Her Too, the song that we're gonna do for you guys a little later. Right. And yeah, that's it.
And we just released a new video called "And Her Too."
Yeah.
Check it out on Vivo. It was on Vivo, front of
Nice.
Vivo, and YouTube. So
That's big.
really
yeah,
good.
man. So it's really fun. I mean, just being able to just make music. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, coming up in music now, it's so important more than ever to build community. Whether it's who you're writing with every single day or your label mates, and it's fun because you can kind of grow up in the industry together. You mentioned having Travi on your album, but who did you guys first originally start growing up with, and who are some people that you've worked on music with?
Well, I mean, the
we go
reason
again.
why I even produce music, make music is from the Neptunes, Pharrell, and Chad.
We were just speaking about before.
Really?
Perfect timing. with
Really?
Conor. Yeah, Conor.
Really?
You have to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
mean, they are. I mean, for the first moment I heard "You Don't Have to Call Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You," those joints just rang to me, and I was like, man, what is this? And found out that they were the makers of that, and from then on, they just pushed me to just. I'm gonna do that one day. You
One
know
of the
what I mean?
first times I was ever in a big recording studios was actually with Shay. So
Wow.
that was one
That's
of
yeah.
my craziest moments.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's funny because we were just talking about new music and stuff. And have you guys heard Usher's new album?
Yeah, Twisted, the Twisted joint.
That's my favorite song.
You've been watching the stream, I think, back there, and you just know what to say already.
No, man.
No,
But,
actually, it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was just so happy because it's been since You Don't Have to Call that Pharrell and the Neptunes worked with Usher, man. So that was
incredible.
monumental for me.
It's great to see them back together. Lots of good music. Is there anything else on your radar, new music-wise, since this is a new music show? What are you guys listening to?
I'm
Give me
listening
people
to Payphone.
Okay.
I love Payphones.
Yes.
Payphone. Gotta love Maroon 5. Man, it's so much. John Mayer's new record. I mean, even though he went country, I think it's really genius. I think it's cool.
That dude is so talented.
Then I
Crazy.
mean, you got Rihanna's joint. Calvin Harris did, man. Very, very, very influential. I love that joint. The Where Have You Been? And
Gautier, if I say it right, Gautier.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Love that.
you're not human if you're not listening to that
Yeah.
song right now. So.
Julie actually put me. That's a great thing about this show. You get to hear about these types of songs before they blow up. Julie put me onto that. What was it, October something of last year? And now
It's actually really old.
Yeah.
I was YouTubing that around November. October
exactly.
last year
It's
also.
crazy. So that's another benefit you guys get. You guys get to hear the new joints first here on the Weekend Mixtape New Music Show.
yeah, man. There's so much good music out there, man. So much.
So, really quick, we're gonna see you guys perform in just a second. I'm excited. The keyboard's all lined up, but Carly, I think, has a question from the live stream.
All right.
And there we go. You want to jump on
What do you
stage?
got, Carly?
Priscilla Wu wants to know, what do you guys eat in the studio when you guys are recording music?
Fried chicken and rice. Fried chicken and
What's up with chicken today?
I know.
Fried
It's
chicken
Pharrell
and rice.
and Chicken Day.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Chicken. Yeah, so you already know.
That keeps us going, man. Fried chicken, rice. That chicken and rice. That chicken and rice.
Roscoe's chicken and waffles, rice and gravy. There you go.
The Janae Jones omelet. Oh man, the waffle and the egg omelet. Is so
you
good.
guys are so serious about this right now. Do you cook it all?
No. Oh, I love to cook.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
I cook too. I cook.
What's the like best thing you can cook?
Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice.
Perfect.
That's good.
Fried chicken and rice. So.
Got it.
Cashmore Ash from Atlanta wants to know, what inspires your music?
Life, every day. Everyday experiences.
I mean, me, it's more people. Actually, people who actually can't speak. Because for a long time, I was one of those kids. So actually having an outlet to actually be able to say something, and for the people that can't say something, we get to say it for them. So it's actually a good outlet.
Exactly.
Well, wait a minute. You were saying for a long time you were one of those kids. Like, what was it like growing up for you?
I was kind of quiet, timid guy. Trying to find my way, trying to find something that I found music, and it's allowed me to be a more demanding, more open-minded / open-mouthed person. I just talk. I just say what I want to say because music kind of empowered me to do that.
What was like the breakthrough moment when you knew not only that music could be a vehicle for you, but that like you really wanted to make a difference in music?
The first time I sung at a church and people started crying was the day I knew that I wanted to do music forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we have another question from Ustream, and actually one from a fan in the studio. The last one is from Indonesia, so I have to ask.
Bali.
Are you a fan of any UK artists?
Daly.
Daly, I don't know about that.
Daly is a UK artist that I dream to work with. He's an amazing guy. He sings. He's like one of the best singers I've heard in a long time. So
And
get Daly.
I heard from Daly from Keon.
Yeah. So I'm a Daly.
We're Daly fans over
I'm a
here.
Daly fan.
Wow. Okay, got it. Okay,
And now we have Michael, who would like to ask a question.
What's up, Michael?
How you doing, guys?
Pretty good.
I guess I'm just wondering, like, as a musician, you're constantly collaborating and working with other people. What point did you guys realize that you had something special and you two making music together really, clicked?
Well, after about a year of Keon knocking on my door and me not answering, when we finally got in, the house, my mom's house, where I was doing the records.
Couch.
Actually, this record that we're doing was made in that house, but the chemistry was just undeniable.
I rang the doorbell until they let me in.
Yeah, he was there with his chicken, ready to work.
Yeah, with my fry. It's kind of crazy because I had worked with a lot of people, and Blair had worked with other artists also, but it's something that happens. Like, we don't do anything before we get to the studio. Like, for example, we used to ride to the studio together, but like, dude, I don't know what we're going to come home with. We don't have an idea at all. But then we get in the studio, he just plays a key or I just say some words, and we just build a song from scratch every time. Every song on the album was built from scratch.
Yeah, man.
With
Looking
both of
at
us.
that blank screen and like nothing's there, and then 6 to 8 hours later, it's filled with waveforms and effects and notes. I mean, it's really incredible, dude. But you just know when you have something special with someone. You just know.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but now I'm more excited than ever to hear the music. You guys ready to give us something?
Yeah.
Show us
Yeah,
what you
man.
got?
Yeah, let's do it.
There's something about them bad girls. Long hair, ringy hair with the big curls. I would have 2 of those in a perfect world. I'm one guy plus 2 girls. Say I couldn't have her without a best friend. And we both know how the story gonna end. And I hope this right here ain't a sin. Cause if I had to tell the story, where would I begin? Yeah.
As I get close to her, I can taste the aroma. I know that she wants me to touch every part and give her all of me, calling me. Her body keeps on
Now I never been with her. She got a friend, and her friend is a pinch hitter, and I'm gonna take them home. Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
And run it all night long. I want a late night treat, 'cause those freaks come out at night, and I gotta feel that heat. So it's you and me tonight, and her too. I said if you tag along, bring her too. And let's get this party on.
Thanks so much for hanging out, and thanks
Yes.
for hanging out with the fans. And
Yes.
you are welcome back anytime. Anything else people should know that's going on with you guys in the next 6 months? Anything?
Tour. We're going on tour starting June 23rd.
Awesome.
I think I saw you were in Key Club in LA coming up. Paying attention.
There we go.
Connor, any other parting words?
Big up Nando's in the UK. And yeah, I can't wait to come back here and do a big show, and all you guys can come along. It'll be amazing.
Somebody's gonna have to get this kid to Chick-fil-A out
I
here.
know, right? It's going down. This is the weekend. This is the weekend mixtape. There's too much chicken up here. We're gonna go eat right now. It's the weekend mixtape,
All right, have a good
aka the
weekend,
new music
everybody.
show. I'll see you guys Sunday night with Justin Bieber. Tune in, 10 o'clock.